those could have had better descriptions in it.
Oh, we need the test.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm opening it right now.
I didn't think that's what she was referencing it for, and so
I
I
didn't
was
want
gonna.
to spend like eons of my time just working on it.
Sounds good. Alright, so while we're getting the tasks pulled up. Oh,
We'll just use it this for now and she'll pull it up.
Right.
I've got it. We're good.
Okay.
What are
So
we
on
doing?
this one, if she had clicked search,
You're free
this one I
now.
actually did
The room.
include a description under the X-ray interpretation video too.
cool, okay.
And so,
Okay.
Alright,
I
so,
think it originally I
So
had
here's my-
intentions
are we recording?
to do that
yes,
for all
I got
of
it
them.
recording.
Okay.
So,
So today I'm June, a 5th grade teacher. This week I will be introducing the properties of magnetism
The
in science.
interactivity
A
trumps
pre-assessment I gave to my students indicates that they have limited background knowledge on this topic. I'm searching for 1 to 2 activities that build background knowledge. One activity should engage the students in experimentation with magnets, I guess. And another activity should explicitly teach and build vocabulary about magnetism, again I'm guessing. You will use the STEM GEMS application to locate resources, add all activities to the save. So I feel like it's getting like specific, like I don't know. So I guess I'm going to prepare for the instructional week, so I want to save things. And apparently there's going to be a folder where I need to do that. So,
Do like do our write-up and our analyzing and video for our presentation or whatever.
how do I get started?
this is not in the task description. So for the task 1,
Am I doing the Safari?
yeah. So
Okay.
task 1 is on a web-based system, and task 2 and 3 are on an app-based system. And so between each task, I'll have to switch to
Okay.
file that.
Alright, so it doesn't say what my login is, but I actually don't know if I have a login or not. I'm going to assume I have a login. Okay, I do. June Andrews. It remembers me. That's great. I'll log in and I see my account, the avatar I picked, and it says my name and stuff, so that's great. I have some settings. Don't know what that is. It'd be nice. Sometimes it's nice when I get a little like screen, a little tooltip to know. This obviously I think would be search. I don't know, maybe comments or reviews or something. I'm not sure what that one is. Alright, so I don't want to edit my account. I don't want to go to bookmarks. I don't want to go to favorites. I don't see any folders, so I don't know if I want to add a folder or not. It does say I have to save to a folder at some point, but I don't think I add them yet. I want to find some, I feel like it's very like, not 100% sure what I should be doing. So I don't want my recent, I want to just search for something. I feel like this searches this, well maybe this searches the site, so maybe I need to search up here. It seems like that is so out of the way for such a central task that I feel like that couldn't possibly be right. If I go to the home, is there like a search for? But there's not. It's all part of my account. So I guess I'll just take the search. See, that's what I think would be like if I go to STEM GEMS, like I would have like my account like up here, but like this would be my almost like a major screen, right? It is a little weird. So what I would normally expect if I click that little search button like that is just like a little typing, like I'd type in like a window, like a little search box would come up and I'd type. And so to come to this like standard like big page, the flow seems a little strange to me. But okay, select to search open by topic standard keyword. I don't know what the difference is between by standard, so I don't want to do that because I don't have a standard. Topic and keyword, I'm not really sure what the difference is. Maybe I type in keywords. Am I typing in topics or are they just presenting topics to me? So I'm not really sure what the difference would be, so I guess I'll try topic. And it is in there, so it's the third thing. It seems like this list would wind up getting really long. Because how many, is this all the topics there are? I don't know, but maybe. If there are, then that's not so bad. I feel like I don't know how they're organized. Are they organized in order of when we cover them? Because they're not alphabetical. And it almost seems like it would be nice to be able to sort these if I were looking for a particular topic. But there's so few of them, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. All right, so I'll click on magnetism, and then I want an experimentation activity and a vocabulary activity. All right, so I've got some vocabulary activities. Charades, it looks like it doesn't take much time. It's got 4 stars. Who am I? Same exact, like, it's both beginner. Describing magnetism. Oh, but that's intermediate, because that seems like that would be vocabulary. So I could just choose maybe either one of these. I guess I'll go to charades. That sounds like fun. And beginner level says what it's the standard and the summary. Materials, I need just some vocabulary cards. I can make those easily. And it's a lot of text, some instruction. Let's see. They're going to work in pairs, examine each picture, read the definition. They'll figure out how to convey it with their body and gestures. I think that there is something to this sort of kinetic learning, so I think that's a good activity. Nobody's reviewed it yet. That's weird, because it feels like, so in the last page there was like the yellow stars that told me what they were reviewed as, and then these are all blank, and there's no content in them, so it's a little weird, but you know. But where's the materials? So it tells, I actually thought it would give me those vocabulary cards that I could just like print. Is it just telling me to do this? Maybe the other one's like got it ready to go. Why don't I take that one? Guessing game called headbands. I need the vocabulary cards and headbands. And it doesn't give me the cards again. So I'd rather have to only do one thing. So I'll just do that one. So I don't know. I've got to like favorite this maybe. I could favorite it. Okay, so it's saved to my favorites. But I have to add them to the save folder. It might be this one, but I'm not sure where that's going to go, like which folder that was going to go to. I actually don't know what this, like the paper airplane, what does it do? Share, maybe, goes somewhere. But it probably, if it needs to go in the folder, has to go somewhere here. But there's no folder called save. Add all activities to the save folder to reference later in preparation for the. So I don't know if they want me to add a folder called save. Probably not. They probably just mean put it in the magnetism folder, which seems reasonable. So it's in magnetism. Okay. I wonder how I get to that folder. I have no idea how I would find that folder, but it's in there. And I don't know how I get back to me, right? So my page that had my stuff on it, I don't know how to get back to it. Because I would normally right now, I would go check and make sure it's in my folder and I knew where to find it, because there's nothing worse than when you think you've saved something and then you cannot find it again. So let's see here. I guess the other thing I need is an experiment. Here are 2 of them. I don't know how these are sorted, to be honest with you. Like, it just seems a little like random. It's not alphabetical because there's a W and a V and an F here. I don't think, maybe it goes beginner and then there's an order of how advanced it is. But then beyond that, like, how do they sort the beginner ones? I don't know. I can't figure that part out. Oh, and then it's not even really beginner to advanced, because it goes beginner, intermediate, advanced. So I don't know what the sorting is or how I would sort through that. It's sometimes nice to be able to sort a little differently. Like, maybe I guess I could filter them up here. Oh, I could sort here, but so can I sort by rating? It seems like I could sort by like how advanced they are, but I can't do that. I don't think. Time, so that's a reasonable thing. Time would be good to sort on. rating high to low. Yeah, I like to look at what people like. Recently added me, but some people like new stuff. Relevance, I'm not sure how that would be. So usually I see that when it's like a keyword and it's trying to like match how much it thinks it's related to my keyword. Featured, less some people like that, but I would actually think like I want to be able to sort by like type, the tags, like I guess that would be more of a filter. Sometimes I'm used to seeing filter and sort sometimes kind of work together, but at least by level, like a level seems missing here. All right, so if I filter, what happens? Oh, nothing. Okay. So how about what do magnets do? It's 4 stars. It's beginner level. It's good for my kids. And here's my materials that I need. Okay, so I have different rotations. I spend 5 minutes at each rotation. Again, all the reviews are missing. It must be a bug in the system. Because there's no comments. I like to look at like what other people said, and like I also like to be able to sort by like, you know how like Amazon has like show me the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 reviews. Like I'll look at the 5s and see what they say, and then I also usually click on the 1s if there's some or a fair number, because sometimes people are complaining about stuff that really is like ridiculous to complain about, but sometimes they have a fair point. So I usually want to both see like the tops and the lows, sometimes in the middle too, just to see when people are like, meh, like what was their issue. But you know, seems reasonable enough. I like stations, I like hands-on, so I'm going to save this to my folder. Oh, and this time I have no magnetism folder. Uh-oh. So that's probably just a bug, because I would normally assume I'd have the same folder. Okay, well I found it now, I guess. So I'm going to add it to the magnetism folder as well. And then I should be done with task 1.
Switch over to task 2.
Okay. Okay, so I recognize the logo for, oh, I should read the logo. Now that we've had a hands-on experience with the properties of magnetism, I want to integrate my curriculum with language arts. So I'm searching for 1 to 2 activities for students that have background knowledge. I'm confused. Now that my students have had hands-on experience with the properties of magnetism, I want to integrate my curriculum with language arts. Okay, so they've done the hands-on, and I want to like sort of integrate. Okay, I'm searching for 1 to 2 activities for students that have background knowledge. What kind of background knowledge? The magnetism? 1 activity should engage students in a discussion, and another should encourage them to apply their knowledge by answering a writing prompt. Okay, that would be good for the language arts. I'm going to use the STEM Gems app. I'm going to add activities to the folder. All right, so I recognize the little logo. I'm going to log in. It remembers me. That's great. All right, so I have got, there's my account, and it's got the same kind of stuff in it, except for it's got my magnetism folder, which I don't remember seeing in the last actual screen. I don't know if that's because now I've saved things to it, but it seems like it would have already been created for that. Okay, so I want to search for sort of a little bit more intermediate stuff with a discussion and a writing prompt. So, all right, I guess I would just search, and I get to that again where it's like standard topic or keyword. I might go standard. Oh, because I was thinking maybe I could find a language arts standard, but that's not going to do it. Oh, I tapped back, but it asked me to select their understanding. Ah, back. So standard didn't seem to work for me, and so I'm gonna maybe try keyword. Okay, that didn't work either. Topic. Okay, they all go to the same place, which I think is just a bug in the system. Because keyword, I should be able to type something, I think. Type in my keywords, which I was going to type in magnetism and writing as my keywords, and then see what popped up. But that doesn't work either. So I feel like, I mean, I almost would want to filter at this point, or like see if there's language arts standards in there, but there's not. So I can go back to topic maybe and take magnetism again. And then now it says select their understanding. Well, so it says they have some background knowledge because they've done the hands-on experience. So maybe I'll consider them intermediate, although I don't know if that would be enough to move them. You know, I don't know how they want me to define beginning, intermediate, or advanced, because they still might be kind of beginning. But I'm going to go say intermediate just in case, because I did do one thing, but that might not be enough for a lot of them. And then I'll say next. Okay. Showing all results related to standard 3 magnetism, intermediate knowledge. Okay, well, luckily one of them happens to have a writing tag, because otherwise I don't have any idea how I would filter or narrow or do anything to find that. So, one activity should have, oh, well, very conveniently, both of the ones that show are appropriate to what I need. So one activity has discussion, and I didn't see that at the first, but I don't know how these tags are determined. Like, if something's not there, so does this mean this only has discussion and not writing? And similarly, this has no discussion, but there is writing. So if I tap on it, it tells me what my eye is drawn to. There's the highlighted graphic organizer down here. There's a writing prompt, so it's a like the level. Oh, the level doesn't match intermediate. So wait a minute. This is supposed to be an intermediate level, but then it says developing, which might be the same as beginning, but maybe it's the same as intermediate. I feel like the terminology should match, because otherwise I feel like there could be a mistake. Here's the standard and the objective, and then the summary is what they're going to do. But this is so weird, because I swear this is just like what we already did. The students will rotate in student groups to explore the properties of magnetism at different stations, like what we did. But then there's a writing prompt, writing informational essays that describes the properties of magnetism. I feel like I didn't really need this for that. Maybe that could have just been an add-on to the other one, like, do you want to add on writing or just something? Or it feels like this prompt could actually go on any, almost like any activity, because it's not really that specific. Okay, so I found it. I'm not sure why graphic organizer is down here highlighted, but these are my little tools that I recognize. I still don't know what this one is. So, and I feel like this one's upside down actually, but I clicked on it to add it to the folder and it said steps. I am lost. So it says steps, and it tells me about the steps, and there's got the blank rubric. So I don't know, maybe that was just like a weird little thing. All right, it did. Wait a minute, I clicked the folder, but it went to favorites. I don't know if that's okay or not, because I'm supposed to put it in the folder. Ah. Okay, and now I'm screwed. Let's try this one. So, and if I do this one, it's like, tells me about verbally summarizing findings after an experiment. It gives me some sentence stems. How do I keep looking at it? I feel like there's more here, but maybe there's not. I can't tell if that's the end or not. But I'm going to say that's, oh, see, there's more, there's steps. I don't understand how I'm moving forward. I don't understand the flow. So they're going to quietly reread reread class findings in our science journal, and then work with a partner and summarize. Okay. Again, this is something that seems like I could go to almost any of the activities, so it could be like an add-on if I want to tie into language arts. Saved. I thought to a folder, but maybe to favorites. I did my best to add them to a folder, but it went to favorites instead. But that's the best I can do on that one. And then the last one says, I'm prepping materials for the upcoming instructional week. I need to refresh my memory on what materials I need to gather as well as the general flow of each lesson. So I need to find the resources I've saved. So I guess I'll go back to home.
Are you moving on to task 3?
Yes.
I gotta switch the.
Okay. Okay, so task 3, logging in, and I saved some things in favorites because that's where they went, and I saved some things in the folder. And so I guess what I'll do, I wonder if I get like a bunch, will I have just multiple folders, but there should be a magnetism. So I think I'm going to click on that. It shows me a little like icon for each one. And then, so if I guess what I can do to refresh my memory about what I need is just to click on each one, and it should open, and it does, and it shows me the materials. I don't know how to do the flow of each lesson because that would be in steps, and I still don't understand how to move. It seems random. I don't know what I'm doing to move back and forth. Okay. I may have just screwed it up. It's in my favorites. I don't know if I'm scrolling or what I'm doing. And then I would click that to add a review, and I would type in my review there. I think that's not a very useful review. I would type something much more critical and concrete. But I really don't understand because I should be, oh, that was weird. So I felt like I didn't understand how to put in the stars. I guess I would do that here. But where did that come from? How did I do that? I clicked add review. I would type in my typing. I guess I'd be looking for something that says save or submit or do whatever. I think the return button did this, but I would think that would give me a new line, not submit. Because like, what if I want to say it's so freaking awesome, and then a new line I want to say here's my best tips, and then like bullet point them or something. I feel like I can't format that very well. But even if it's just text, I would think this will give me a new line of text. But I think it actually takes me to stars. And if I think it's so freaking awesome, I probably should have given it 5 stars. So I've given it stars, and apparently I would assume my text would be in there as well. That I assume it like shows for everybody, not just me, so that's fine. And then I feel though, like, how did I get there? Oh, I submitted here. Okay, so I submit, and then it goes on there. Okay, and then since I've finished that, I can X out, and I think I'm done with that task.
So we'll have you switch over to do the feedback survey.
Okay.
Is that on the other laptop, or is it this one?
Okay. And everybody's like, run away.